Oh, this is my jam, dude. I know some of you guys don't like that song, but that's my jam, dude. What's going on, guys? Happy Thursday. Sorry I was off yesterday. I was a little busy on a Wednesday, and I wish I was on yesterday. We had a good green day yesterday. For all you guys who say, Jordan, you only skip the days that are red. That is not true, okay? That is not true. Anyways, yeah, guys. So we're going to talk about just continuing to talk why I think altcoin breakout was imminent. Patience took it a little bit longer than we kind of thought here, but why I think if you have some patience, you're going to be in a pretty good spot. So let's get it. Let's back up the likes. I'm standing up today. We're going to get some steps. Look at this. Look at this weird ass hoodie, Nike hoodie. Yeah, I'm on the stand-up desk today. Let me know if you guys, the audio is better. I moved the mic closer to my face, and a lot of you guys said that fixed the echo. So I'm kind of happy about that. Now you guys can hear me a little better today. Let's freaking go. Yeah, we're going to hang out for a little bit today, guys. I'm gonna go to the gym at 8:30, and we're gonna get busy. All right, we're gonna get back on the strict diet. I've been going to the gym, but dude, my diet has been lacking, so I got to get back on the strict diet. We got to get ready for summer, dude. It's February. Shit, we only got February, March, and April, okay, to get the summer bod. So if you're not in the gym, get in the gym, bro. All right, get in that gym. All right. Anyways, what's up, everybody? Jordan was here eating socks in the bear. Dude, we had some crazy days in the bear market, bro. Anyways, yeah, so Bitcoin, we'll start with, should we start with Bitcoin? Yeah, we should probably start with Bitcoin. Bitcoin kind of just continue to do what I think, guys. I mean, we're just kind of continuing up on Bitcoin. Nothing, dude, I mean, it just comes down to a lot of the same shit, man. It's like, you know, I kind of compare the Bitcoin price right now in the post-election year to, like, you know, say if you're eating really good, you're on a really good diet, right? Bitcoin's, you know, been in a really, really good trend, right? And you decide to get off that diet for a little bit. So Bitcoin's been off the diet, and then you feel like you can't get back on the diet, right? The longer you're off the diet, you can't get back on the diet, right? That's kind of how Bitcoin is right now, right? It's been up, it's been sideways. Now people think that Bitcoin can't get back on the bullish diet. But in reality, as we've been talking about, we swept the low down here, just like in 2024, right? And after we swept that low, it was up only. We did have a few consolidations. It's okay to go sideways for a little bit, my guys, all right? A few consolidations. And I think this is just one of those consolidations before we get that impulse up for Bitcoin. And I think this impulse up for Bitcoin is going to be massive for altcoins, more so for altcoins. And we'll kind of go over why and time frame and cycle analysis and all that fun stuff today. So make sure you guys smack the likes. Waterfly said he's not in the chat today. So you other mods, step it up and ban idiots, okay? I've only banned 4 people in my chat, okay? I've personally only banned 4 people in my chat ever, okay? I'm not a banner. If I ban you, that means you really pissed me off, all right? Just want to put that out there. But yeah, so that's still my thought process for Bitcoin, right? Still think it's just consolidation before we get the higher move. Nothing's really changed. A lot of emotions in here. A lot of people flip-flopping bullish, bearish every single day. I've remained with the thought process that this was the first impulse, just getting a little bit of sideways correction before we're about to get the second impulse back above all-time highs, all right? Touche, it is what it is. You can't predict time, but you can try to at least predict the direction, which I think we've done a pretty good job of it in this bull market so far. All right. So, oh man, banning isn't art. Let's go. You hear that, idiots? Don't F around. Don't F around with Verhoofdy. You mess around with Verhoofdy? Bootney said I'm banned. Bootney, what's up, bro? I haven't seen Bootney in freaking since 2022, probably 2022. What up, Boot? Yeah. So yeah, that's really BTC. Nothing really to add. Same price action as 2024. And just the way I'm looking at it, guys. And obviously we have to look at why I think altcoins are going to break out, but we have to start with Bitcoin because obviously Bitcoin is the driver. You need Bitcoin to be doing well for altcoins to do well, or at least Bitcoin to be like not doing bad, right? Mr. 100.
To Polkadot for some reason. Should I get a divorce?
Class action against Pump Fund. Honestly, I'd like to see it close down. Dude, Pump Fund is... Dude, you can already see altcoins are getting decimated still. Everything was green today, altcoins down, besides Fartcoin, because Fartcoin's kind of cool. I kind of like Fartcoin's kind of funny. It's the only funny one. All the other memes getting destroyed. What's up, Off? Now I see you, dude. Mr. 100, we'll look at Polkadot. Should you get a divorce? I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm not going to tell you to divorce your wife Polkadot or to stay with her, man. I mean, that's totally up to you. If you guys are fighting a lot, that's fine, I guess divorce her, like shit. Just to kind of go into our cycle, I like to look at this every day, right? Today's green, so you believe it a little bit more. You know what I mean? On the green days, you believe this. On the red days, you're like, no way, right? So just to kind of go over where we are in the Bitcoin cycle, right? If you're a 4-year cycle believer, right? Justin believer, this is where we are for Bitcoin right here, okay? Could we see sideways a little bit longer? Absolutely. Could we see maybe a little bit more down? Absolutely. But generally speaking, this is where we are in the cycle. And I've said multiple times that I think the general price action is going to be up until about at least April, right? And we've seen 2 local tops in 2017 and 2021 in April. And what I want to do, and I think it's going to happen very, very fast, and I'll show you how fast this happened last cycle. If it is going to happen, it's going to happen very, very fast, and it's going to happen before the general public can catch wave of this for the altcoin market. But we'll check that in a bit. My plan is to take a lot of profits before April. And get kind of front run the sell in May and go away, folks. So we've seen that the last 2 cycles, 2017, 2021, big corrections in May. I want to front run those mother effers. All right, so that's kind of my plan, but I still think we're going higher before April. All right, that's kind of my thought process. But where does that leave us for altcoins, right? Altcoins. When altcoin season, everyone wants to know. I do too, man. I've been sitting here dwindling my thumbs in my comfy in my utility bags. My utility bags have pretty much just been going sideways. XRP went up, Link's kind of gone up, but like everything else has kind of just been going sideways. It's just been kind of chilling. Plan C. No rate cuts equals no altcoin season. Well, the problem with that thinking is you don't know when rate cuts are. Oh, you don't know when QE is coming, right? It kind of happens, right? If that was so easy, then everyone would have made a shitload of money during the COVID, right? Every imbecile would have made a shitload of money during, 2021, but most people didn't, right? If it was that obvious, well, we would all just front run it, right? I don't know. Anyways, let's take a look at a few things. So let's just go to others. And this is kind of what I want to look at today, is just kind of where we are in the cycle and just kind of the thought process of where we are in the cycle. So we just kind of look at where we're at. I kind of laugh sometimes because I've always said that most of the altcoins gains come within a very short period of time. And when that time comes, no one really believes it's going to happen, and that's why it does happen. Right now, I think the general thinking is it's impossible. We can't see an altcoin season just because it hasn't been that way in so freaking long that everyone's just beaten down, right? Now, we're still here, but I think the general public is like, F this, right? They're probably FOMOing into Bitcoin, which is fine. You can do that. But the way I look at it is this is where we are compared to the last cycle. If we just match the lows, this has worked very, very well for Bitcoin. And I think this is going to work very, very well for altcoins too. This is where we are for altcoins. This is where we were last cycle. If we just match up the lows, we're exactly where we should be, bro. And actually, we're slightly behind where we should be. But what we said yesterday is we wanted to hold the bull market support band. And what did we do? Okay. I thought if we broke below the bull market support band, that was going to be kind of shady. I was going to look at that and say, shit, that's a little bit shady, bro. All right. But as of now, we have held the bull market support band again on the third test. All right. Can we see the push up? Because if we're just going based on seasonality, we know, we've talked about this every stream for the past 4 weeks, that every January to May has been the best time period for altcoins in every single cycle. If you look at all the 4-year cycles, when have altcoins made the best gains in those 4 years? It's January to May in the post-election year. All right. That's what it was in 2017. That's when you got this move, which was the biggest move in that cycle for altcoins. January to May 2021, that's when you got the biggest move for altcoins in this cycle. Okay, will we see the same? All right. Will this time be different, or will this time be the same? All right. Sentiment says this time will be different, but cycle says this time will be the same. So we'll see what happens. My general thought process is that this move is going to happen, and it's going to catch a lot of people off guard. Is just my general thought process. Oh, let me take a sip of water here. Oh my God. Holy shit. That is so good. Oh man, I'm back on the jugs, guys. Look at how much jug. This is actually my second jug today. I didn't drink a full jug. The other jug was like maybe a fourth full. So I'm like 3/4 of water today already, dude. And it's 7 o'clock. By the time I go to bed, full jug today. Full jug. Absolutely full jug. Absolutely full jug. All right, so that's that. Thank you, Hatrick. It's a great jug. All right, we all like good jugs. All right, we all like good jugs on this channel. If you don't like good jugs, I don't know. Let me know. You guys jugs guys, or you guys ass guys? Ass guys or jugs? Ass or jugs? Let me know in the chat. Ass or jugs? I like both. I like both. I'm a simple man. I like both. All right. Chug it. You're bullish on the jugs? Of course you're bullish on the jugs. Like, what the hell? All right, so this leads to me to talk about, okay, we're in the seasonality for altcoins. But we know, or at least I think we all kind of know that, I think we all kind of know in the back of our heads that ETH has got to get some type of move, right? I think if we're going to see something like this, it's got to be ETH that gets the big money's attention, all right? So I just go over the ETH USD chart, and I know a lot of people hate ETH right now, and the price action sucks. But I do think this is actually a pretty clean looking chart as far as holding this green zone and actually just having like a daily falling wedge, which is one of my favorite patterns, by the way. I think this is setting up for a move higher, right? Last time we had a falling wedge was over here. We actually failed the highs again. But nevertheless, I do generally think that this is getting ready for a move higher. And if we look at the ETH Bitcoin chart, we still are in the green zone, and we're holding the green zone, which is a level we were looking for a long time. Holding the green zone, we are below that trend line. I think the trigger for me to be more confident about this, right? Because honestly, the way I look at this is like we broke the trend line, so what the hell? But I think the trigger for me to be more confident about this is if ETH BTC can pump back above this trend line. I think that's the trigger. That is the Glock 3000. You get this to pump back above here, and this was just a little fake out below. I think that's the trigger to really is going to set really ETH on fire and get a lot of these altcoins moving up. At least the altcoins that haven't been moving up, which is some of them, you know. And I want to show you this, right? Bitcoin dominance, and we'll see if this actually holds or not. But Bitcoin dominance, bearish engulfing candle today with the lower high, right? So let's see what happens, man. I mean, Bitcoin dominance is a tough freaking cookie, man. It doesn't want to go down without a fight. I'll tell you this. It definitely doesn't want to go down without a fight. But we did get a bearish engulfing on Bitcoin dominance today. And I don't know if you believe in charting the Bitcoin dominance. I kind of like doing it. You did break down from this falling wedge. So we'll see if it holds. But right now you're kind of just sitting right below that level. So will this do the anti-ETH and get them moved down? All right. It's kind of funny that Bitcoin dominance has the opposite chart of ETH. Kind of makes sense. Kind of makes a little sense to me. So we'll see what happens with that. But anyways, I've kind of said this. I do think that within the next few months, right? Like the next few months, this will see at least in my opinion, 48.4% dominance. and I always like to say, I don't think it's going to 39%, dude. 39%, dude. If dominance went all the way down to here, that would be the most insane alt season in the history of alt seasons. I ain't gonna call for that, even though that's what we did in 2021 and what we did in 2017. I ain't gonna call for 39%. That would be absolutely insane. But I do think 48% will be hit. I do think that will be hit. I don't know if we see 39%. That would be like, think about the moves that we got in this move, right? XRP, right? A lot of these big moves that we had. Imagine this, but all the way down here. That would be crazy. I do think we can get to 48% though, on dominance. As you can see that we are rejecting from the golden pocket on the Bitcoin dominances. All right, the Bitcoin dominances. So I do think, right, it's just a matter of time before altcoins start breaking out. I know that's not the common sentiment, and I can sit up here and, I could sound like the same broken record for, I guess a few weeks now. But my thought process still hasn't changed, guys. I do think, though I do think Bitcoin's going higher, I think altcoins are the better play from this point in the cycle. All right, we can agree to disagree. I love Bitcoin. Bitcoin's my biggest holding. All right, Bitcoin's probably my only long-term holding besides Chainlink. All right, Bitcoin and Chainlink are probably my only two long-term holdings at this point. I love BTC, but I do think altcoins are setting up for a really, really, really fun time. Right, a really, really, really fun time. Once we get Bitcoin rolling up, slowly rolling up, probably Bitcoin leads first, right? But I think it's only a matter of time before we start to see ETH make a move, right? When no one expects this, right? And ETH Bitcoin, bottom, which I do think maybe it already has, and start breaking it back above this trend line and start making some serious moves. And that'll sound like a broken record until it happens. And it'll be funny every day, right? But I think we're going to have a lot of fun these next few months. I don't know when it's going to happen until May, but just looking at the past. January to May has been when you wanted to be in altcoins in the post-election year. Maybe this time will be different, but I'm going to bet that it won't be. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna hop in the chat for a little bit. I'm gonna hop in the chat. Ando, yo, who's in charge today? MRE, Anderson. Anderson's in charge, dude. I don't know if we want that, man. All right, I gotta do some jumping jacks. Dude, I love the stand-up desk. I'm way more active. I freaking love it, man. I'm way more hype. By the way, guys, does the audio still sound better today? Let me know in the chat. Does the audio still sound better today? If it does, then we're probably going to keep it like this because honestly, I love this shit, dude. I'm going to jump in the chat. Yeah, we'll talk about Ondo, dude. We'll talk about Ondo. We'll talk about memes. Still same thought process with memes. I still think memes are going to get shit on. Sorry to all the meme holders out there. But I still think that's the case. Sorry, fellas. Even today, you saw some strength in the altcoin market, and guess what? Memes still going down. Besides like Fartcoin, like I said, Fartcoin just wants hot air rises, bro. Hot air rises when it comes to Fartcoin. You gotta love the farts. Clap without your hands. Oh, camera's ass. Hell yeah, dude. The camera is ass. When Ondo $2. All right, so I guess, I think we got the gist. We got the gist of the overall thought process of the market. I just yapped for 20 minutes about the same thesis that I've had. All right. Altcoins still the same thought process, guys. I mean, we can start. We already talked about ETH. I think ETH has a really good chart right now. Honestly, I really think it does. I think this chart is beautiful. But I mean, let's talk about some of the other big ones like XRP. Dude, XRP is a freaking beast, dude. Freaking beast. Now, does it come down again and test this wick? Right? We just look at the 4-hour chart. Does it come down here again and test like this little price action here and take the wick on the daily? Probably a good chance it does. Probably a good chance it does. But still, man, XRP is the strongest coin in the market. Not even close. I'm going to continue to say that. I think when you really see this breakout, which I don't think we have yet, for altcoins. I don't think we've even seen it yet. But when you do, I think this thing is going to fly higher. Right? I kind of bit my tongue on this pump, right? On the pullback, I said, this thing is not even pulling back. I'm buying the dip on this shit. So far, so good. That was the right call so far. We'll see if that continues, but XRP just strong as hell. Nothing really else to say. I just think when the market really starts to pick up, this thing is going to fucking fly way higher, dude. 1618 fib is $5.31. I don't think that's too crazy, to be quite honest.
Tama is pumping and about
Tama's pumping?
It gives the holder airdrops of another coin every month. Bullish.
Well, check it out, Charles. I'm just going to go through the top ones first. Sol, I don't really know what's going on with Sol, man. I don't know if Sol's holding up because people are selling their memes just into Sol. But I'm actually surprised that Sol is doing as well as it is. Not for the simple standpoint that Sol is bad. You guys know I'm a fan of Sol. I think it has its use case. It's a good chain for what it is or what it's for. But I'm actually shocked that Sol is actually holding up here, just considering what's going on. But I guess it makes sense because when I look around at these meme coins, the rest of the market coming up, but these meme coins still just bleeding down, man. I mean, I think Popcat made another new low today. Like, these things can't catch a break, man. So I'm actually just surprised. I guess I'm not surprised. I think what's happening is a lot of people are selling these memes into Sol, and that's probably what's keeping Sol price up at the moment. But yeah, Popcat, it's bleeding out. You know, I think these memes are just going to continue to bleed out, guys. I think the narrative is switching into utility coins, and I've said this a million freaking times, and I hope you guys got it higher. And I hope you guys, you know, you can do whatever you want to do down here, right? Do whatever you want to do. I mean, there was a time, I guess, to be a little bit more bearish. I'm still bearish on these things, but not as bearish as I was when we were a little bit higher, right? But my opinion, these things are still going lower. I think you got lower to go on these meme coins. And that's just my general thought process. And I think a lot of the money is just going to flow. And this all kind of goes into Sol. And I think that's why the Sol is doing so good. But, you know, it is what it is. Chainlink, just another strong ass coin, bro. Like, Chainlink is strong as hell, dude. XRP, Chainlink, just two of the strongest coins at the moment. I think these ones are set up for fantastic runs. If we can really get this market moving up. I want to show you guys this chart. You guys know CRV. CRV is one of my favorite coins, dude. We talked about the triangle fake out to the downside. We got the triangle fake out to the downside, bro. And I love this setup. I love when you get these fake outs, right? So a lot of times we get these symmetrical triangle fake outs to the upside, right? We see it break out to the upside, and then everyone gets bullish, and then it fucking dumps. Well, right, what we got now on this, at least at the moment, is we actually saw the fake out dump to the downside, and we got a daily close back in the triangle. What that tells me is buyers just freaking stepped in here on the fake out. Retail panic sold the lows. Probably a good chance this is coming out the top side of this triangle now. So, you know, I've been patient with this one. I think this is just a beautiful wipe off in the SOS phase. Getting ready for the wave 2 to higher prices. What else? What else? Dude, a coin that's been doing nothing. You guys know I'm a fan of Crow. Absolutely nothing right now. Just literally dead, bro. And and I know it's because I bought the dip on this thing. I know it is. And I know it's testing my patience. I know this coin is testing my patience because last cycle it tested my patience, and I got out of that thing right around here when it wasn't doing anything when the rest of the market was ripping. All right. So I'm kind of looking at this same thing, right? This was the first wave up, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to have patience with this thing, dude. All right. So Crow doing absolutely nothing. It's sitting on top of the golden pocket. I ain't going to lose patience. I think this thing is still going to have a fantastic time as we just play out this range, right? Bottom to top, bottom to top, bottom to top against Bitcoin. This is what it is, dude. Sometimes I guess you just got to have a little bit of patience with these things. What else? ADA, still really strong, dude. I mean, these are the coins that these things have been holding these ranges for 2 months, 3 months, some of these coins. Just holding, right? A lot of coins bled. Look at the coins that are just holding structure at the highs while the rest of the market bleeds out. I think just the strength is there, dude. I mean, we can argue semantics, okay? And we can talk about, okay, whatever. I think you just got to recognize strength when you see strength. So another coin that just really looks really strong on top of the March 2024 high, retesting it. Is it really that simple that you're just retesting the previous high before you go up to the next target? Probably not, dude. I mean, is it really that simple? It can't be that simple, can it? I don't know if it is. It's crypto. Sometimes it's not that simple, dude. You know what I mean? He's gonna dump it again, Crow. Dude, that shit's pissing me off. But I'm gonna sit in that coin, and I'm gonna enjoy my time in that coin. You know what I mean? I'm gonna enjoy my time in that coin. I mean, I could talk about all the coins that I like. Aave, I'm a Aave holder. I like Aave. Strong as hell, dude. H-bar, self-explanatory. You guys know all the coins that are super, super strong right now, right? You guys know all the coins that are super, super strong. But I do think that the two most strong coins right now are XRP and Chainlink. I think those are the two strongest coins right now. Obviously, besides Bitcoin. Bitcoin is another beast, right? But Chainlink and XRP are the two strongest coins right now. But actually, my favorite chart right now is CRV, like I said earlier. But anyways, let's look through some of the super chats here. Polkadot said, Mr. 100, you're married to Polkadot? I hope you're not a Polkadot maxi. That's only a problem to be married to Polkadot if you're a Polkadot maxi. You know what I mean? I don't think it's... You're married to Polkadot, so you cut the cord. Well, if you do cut the cord, you're cutting the cord right into like the demand zone, right? Order block. You would literally be cutting the cord right into the demand zone. And this kind of looks like another little wedgie, Dewey. I don't know. Maybe it's not a wedgie. It looks to be a little wedgie, bro. You know, do you want to cut the cord here? You could. You could if you wanted to. But I think that's tough. I think that's tough.
Dollar Sync PLS.
I think that's tough. Banter said no alt season. I disagree. I firmly disagree.
Dogecoin?
I firmly disagree. I mean, this is the time of the cycle where no one thinks that there's an altcoin season every time. Every time you get to the post-election year, it's Bitcoin dominating. No one thinks it's going to happen. Every cycle. The same shit.
CRV,
Ondo.
Beautiful pumps and charts.
So, I mean, Polkadot, are there better plays? Whoa, dude, what the hell is happening, bro? Yo, you guys are sending super chats like freaking bananas right now. I literally just slipped on multiple super chats on the floor. What the hell just happened? But yeah, I mean, are there better plays than Polkadot? Probably. But I think it's going to bounce from right here. I think this is exactly where it's going to bounce from. Actually, when I just look at the chart, it makes so much sense for this to bounce right here for multiple different reasons. And I bet if I pulled... it's below the... It's actually way below the 618. Yeah, maybe you get one more push down. But, nah, man. Are there better plays in my opinion? Yeah. But... it's weird, man. I mean, Polkadot almost is like a ghost. It's like a ghost, man. No one talks about Polkadot. Polkadot was such a hot thing last cycle. It's literally like a ghost now. It's kind of crazy. Actually, no issue we should do. Honestly, it's not even about this. It's about this. It's about this chart. Of course it is. Dot Bitcoin. Oof. Oof. Man. Man, oh man. I mean, listen. Listen, if this thing's gonna bounce... It's always about the Bitcoin pair charts. Like, the best way you're gonna know if your altcoin's gonna pump is if you look at the Bitcoin pair chart. I mean, listen, if it's gonna pump, that's the lowest daily close level that you just bounced off of yesterday. So if there's ever a level where it's going to bounce from, this would be it. If it doesn't bounce from here, dude, this thing's just going to keep bleeding. But this is your chance. This is your chance to get the bounce. You could get the bounce here, bro. I mean, that would make perfect sense, too, based on where we are. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to get a bounce, this is it. This is it. This is it right here. Go for the double bottom and push up. I don't know. The triple bottom? Could be the triple bottom. But yeah, it's Polkadot. I think there's better plays, but it is what it is. Just sitting on my hands watching my alts get wrecked. I mean, I don't really think most alts are getting wrecked. Most alts have been going sideways, honestly. I think it's a little bit, I guess, depends on where you bought them, obviously. You know what I mean? But I mean, I kind of looking through some of these charts, and I mean, memes, yes. Memes, yes. I can see it. But a lot of these altcoins, they haven't really been doing much since December. They're kind of all in the same ranges when I look at them. I mean, none of them, I mean, some of them have gone slightly lower, but most of them have just kind of stayed in the same ranges since December, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just own the coins that have been going sideways, I guess. But I don't know. For me, I've been just kind of chilling. I've been kind of bored, actually. You know, I haven't really been fearful. I've just been kind of bored, bro. So maybe it depends on which coins you're in, I guess. Tama, dude, I really don't want to talk about Tama. What we're gonna do isn't Tama like some meme? Tama's pumping. I mean, you had to get a bounce here. You had to get a bounce. But should I burst your bubble? Should I burst your bubble?
Just want to hear you say de Pepe, smiley face.
The Pepe! I like it, the Pepe! There you go, life. There you go, life. I like it, the Pepe! The Pepe! Don't get me started with the Pepe. We're looking at the Pepe fractal that we have. Oh, my Pepe Elliott waves have been playing out to a T. To a T! I probably just blasted your guys' freaking thing. I'm sorry, dude. I greatly apologize. I'm going to burst your bubble on Tama, man. It's probably just a little dead cat bounce before it goes lower, man. I don't want to burst the bubble. You know? It's never fun to burst someone's bubble. It's never fun to burst someone's bubble. I don't enjoy bursting bubbles. You know what I mean? It's not fun. It's not fun to burst bubbles. It could squeeze a little bit higher, I think. But I would guess, because I think this is a meme, no? I would guess this maybe goes a little bit higher and then bleeds down again. That was kind of my thing. But yeah, nice bounce. Like if you caught this bounce, you're up 2x on this shit. You're probably gonna get a little bit more, in my opinion. It's a nice freaking bounce. As long as the market's green, dude, these memes will go up. It's just that when you get a correction, they go lower, right? And that's kind of what I've talked about is you'll get bounces on these things, right? Let's just look at like with. Great bounce here. But when the market's red, it pulls back way harder than everything else, right? I mean, I showed you guys this a million times. Popcat didn't even really get a bounce here, but it bounced with the rest of the market. Market pulls back, it pulls back more, right? I think it's just going to be more of that with the memes. Just because I think Pump Fun just destroyed the meme coins, man. Meme coins used to be fun for a while. And then once there was too many of them, it just became oversaturated and just wasn't fun. It was kind of disgusting, honestly. It's kind of disgusting, man. Like when I started seeing Peanut the Squirrel and that raccoon coin pump, I'm like, dude, like, what is going on? These aren't even funny. These aren't even funny. I like when the funny coins are like fart coins, kind of funny. Fart coins kind of fun. I kind of like fart coin, just because it's so random and stupid. But when I start seeing Peanut the Squirrel and Temu the Raccoon pumping, like, what is this shit? It's too many memes, man. Desync.
Sama is pumping. Is this a pump and dumb?
I kind of like fart coin though. Like I said, I kind of just want to buy fart coin. I kind of want to buy a fart coin. Just because it's fart coin, dude, and I don't even care if it goes down. I just want to be I want to be part of the team fart coin. Desync said Woozy. I got you, bro. I got Woozy. Woozy wants to look at desync. Desync. Is there a better chart though? It's only 2 charts. Is this all the price action on this thing? Hold on. Destra. Okay, we got it. We got it on Gate.io. Here we go. That's better. Oh, it's been holding this level, dude. Order block. It's been holding in there. So dude, as long as you hold in here, all is good. All is good. And actually, you're just making higher lows, which actually is really, really good, right? You're just making higher lows. You got like the 3 higher low structure, which is great. 1, 2, 3. As long as you hold this higher low, that actually looks really, really nice. Probably push up again. Just play the range. Play the range, higher lows. Shit. It's actually not enough. It's actually a really nice chart, actually. Really nice. Thank you for showing me this. Thank you for showing me this. It's kind of nice. But yeah, I don't see why this just wouldn't come up to the top of the range again. The problem is, can you break out, right? When breakout? When breakout of range? When breakout of range that you've been in since November? That's the thing. That's the thing. You know? Where can you buy some desync? Jordan, where can I buy some desync? Oh, my camera's jacked. Destra network. Can we look at market signals, Google Trends? Dude, you don't want to look at Google Trends. I can tell you where Google Trends is right now, in the gutter. Yeah, we could look at that. Doge. Let me bust through some of these. Dogecoin. Still, that's a nice chart too. Just hold that level, man. Who the frick is calling me right now? Hold on, let me see who's calling me real quick. I'm not going to answer it though. No, like, dude, the only thing I say with Doge, is it going to hold this wick? Is it going to go take this wick before it moves? That's the question I got. All right, hold on. All right, never mind. I can call him back later. But yeah, fate is calling, Wayne. Fate is calling. Bitcoin to 1 million. Bitcoin to 100 racks. Dude, I remember when that song was sounded like so stupid. Bitcoin to 100 racks. Bitcoin to 100 racks. And now Bitcoin is 100 racks. When Bitcoin 1 million racks. Bitcoin to 1 million racks. Bitcoin to 1 million racks. Bitcoin to 1 million racks. That's the question. No, but Doge. What can you say about Doge? It's actually not a bad little play. If this was a trade, that probably would have been the entry right at the bottom of these daily closes. My only question is, does it come down, take out these lows into this wick, and then make its way up? That's what I think makes more sense on this. As much as like I like up only, and you know, I would prefer up only. I think in the chart, it would make more sense if it came down, took out these lows, took this wick, and then kind of moved. I think that would make a little bit more sense. Just by eyeballing the chart. Simple as that. I think that would make some more sense. We'll leave it like that. See what happens. See what happens. Does he get whipped with everyone? No. The answer is no. Which probably means the answer is yes. Know what I'm saying, Hoffs? Doge, CRV, Ondo, Arrow. Beautiful pumps and charts. I agree. CRV, beautiful. Ondo's got some like meeting this week. So I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps moving. I would probably take some profits before that meeting just in case it's like kind of a buy the rumor, sell the news. But I know Ondo's got some meeting there, and like some BlackRock mother effer is going to be there. Or they got some event. So it's probably why Ondo's doing pretty well before the event. But yeah, Ondo's super strong too, man. Super strong too, man. RWA. I mean, it is a beautiful chart. It is beautiful. But I know that they got some stuff. Is Aerodrome a shitcoin? Thank you, by the way, Wes. Thank you, Matt Graham. Some Spank Mapleton. I love that name. Just want to. Is Aerodrome a shitcoin? I mean, most coins are shitcoins. Aerodrome. Hey, anything can be a shitcoin as long as it goes up. That's what I say. You know, as long as it goes up, I'm okay with it being a shitcoin. Aerodrome. I don't even know what this is, honestly. I don't even know what this coin does. Let me just do a little something. May have to hit one more time to the lows too. Some of these coins look like they may want to hit to the lows one more time. Like they either got some wicks to take or they got like some trend lines that would make sense to test. Like we just looked at Doge. This one kind of would make sense to come down one more time too. You got, yeah. But I don't really know much. I don't even know what this coin does, to be quite honest with you. You know, I really don't. No, Aerodrome means airport in Swiss. Does it really? So this coin's probably Swiss. It's like a Swiss. Is it Swiss cheese or is it Swiss Army knife? Or is it just from the country of being Swift? Yeah. Give me something like this. Yeah, something like that. Which is, I think, so, like, which is kind of the same what you've been seeing. I think some coins, are ready to move up, and some coins still got one more low. And I know that doesn't make sense for a lot of peeps, but it does. Just look at the price action that we've had for the last 3 months. Some coins have made higher, like, have gone up since November, and kind of either gone up and then sideways. Some coins have literally just been making lower lows and lower highs, right? So probably needs one more hit to the downside, I think.
Arrow is the biggest DeFi on Coinbase wallet. Huge.
It's the biggest DeFi on Coinbase wallet. I'm bullish on DeFi. Why do you think I'm bullish on CRV and Aave? Shit. My DeFi plays are swelling. They're ready to pump, man. They got blue balls. They got so much blue balls. And I know something's going to happen with it. So why the F is Trump buying Aave, bro? Why the hell is Trump buying Aave? Can't tell me anything else. Samo is pumping. Is this a pump and dump? By the name of it, yes. Sounds like a meme. Probably almost all memes are pump and dumps. Right? The goal of a meme is to buy it and sell it higher than other people. Right? We could talk about communities. I never been part of a meme coin community. But the ultimate goal is to buy it and sell it higher than others. Maybe unless you're the founder and you believe you want to start a community and like you want to have a really good thing, you know, that's a little bit different. Thank you, Epstein. I don't know what Samo is, to be quite honest with you. There's so many altcoins now, it's hard to know. Man, look at that. Look at how long this is consult. Damn! I kind of like this chart, dude. Is this a meme? Dude, that is like a long ass consolidation, almost Wyckoff type shit going on right there. What is Samo? It is a meme, dude. Is it a soul meme? It is a soul meme. Kind of like it though. It's one of the only ones I kind of like, actually. I kind of like this one. I think Samo's a dog meme. Dude. If you can get back above there, that actually looks pretty good. It's not the worst I've ever seen. I've seen worse. I've seen much worse. All right. Anyways, besides that, only reason I say that, you guys know. 1, 2, fake out to the downside, get back above, Wyckoff, send it back to the highs. You guys know the Wyckoff. You know it by now. I think you know it by now. You know it. If you don't know it, if you don't know, now you know. All right. Anyways, Bitcoin 104,958. Bitcoin looking to bounce back up. At least try to bounce back up. ETH, I think. Dude, can we get ETH to break out of the wedge? That's my goal for this week. Get ETH to break out of the falling wedge. All right. Actually, I have 2 goals, but I don't think the second one's gonna happen this week. I don't. I really don't.
Airdrome Finance is an automated market maker, AMM, designed to be the main liquidity hub for Base on Coinbase. It has the highest TVL. Go check it.
Dude, did you guys see that SBF's parents are trying to get him pardoned? Did you guys see that today? Dude, this year's gonna have some crazy shit happening, man. I would not. This sounds crazy, but Matt, thank you for saying this. Samo was the original dog soul meme. Used to be SBF's favorite to trade. Why does that chart look so good? Would you be shocked if SBF got pardoned? I would not be. I would not be shocked. Something tells me this year is going to have some crazy shit that's going to happen, man. Like crazy ass shit. I would not be shocked if SBF got pardoned, bro. I would. Would you really be shocked? I would not be. I would not be, to be quite honest. Not that I'm saying he shouldn't. He should be. I'm not saying he should be. I don't think he should be. But I would not be shocked to see some weird ass shit go down. You know. But yeah, my goal for this week: let's get ETH to break out of this falling wedge. Show some strength on the altcoin market. You already saw today, ETH was up about 5%. Bitcoin was up about 1%. So you already saw a little bit, like one day of ETH strength against Bitcoin. We want to see a continuous ETH strength against Bitcoin. And then obviously the main goal, and I think this is going to be the trigger. This will be the trigger for the real altcoin season, in my opinion. ETH Bitcoin breaking back above this trend line and confirming that this was a fake breakdown. I think as soon as you see this get back above there, that's the trigger. I think that's really going to kick it off. Right now, we're still below. But was this a false breakdown? And can the ETH bears not push it lower before it reverses? That's the question I have. But either way, man, I said, man, I mean, not much has happened this month. It's been a pretty quiet month. But I still am really excited for what's going to happen with Bitcoin and altcoins this quarter, man. Really excited, dude. So we sit here, we chill, we patiently wait, and I think if you're in the right plays, which who knows what the right plays are, man, we all gonna guess about what the right plays are. You might think it's memes. I think it's utility coins. You might think it's, you know, NFTs. I don't know. But I think if you can pick the right plays, because I don't think it's going to be an altcoin season where every single thing goes to the moon. But I think if you can pick what the right things are, you're going to have a good time. I think you're going to have a really, really good time. Oh, I love this chart, dude. Hoffs. Hoffs, I saw you bought the dip on CRV yesterday. I saw you say that in the chat. You bought the dip on CRV yesterday. Awesome job, dude. Awesome job buying the fake breakdown on the symmetrical triangle, Hoffs. You didn't fall for the fake breakdown, bro. Thank you so much. Hoffs, that was one of the more beautiful things I've ever seen you say in the chat yesterday. I did see that. I didn't comment it at the time. But I did see it. I did. Oh. Splinter said, I'd let SBF clap my cheeks like how he did in 2022. Let me guess, you had money. You had money in FTX. Dude, FTX probably pumped today because of that. FTX coin. Oh, it didn't actually. I'm shocked. I'm shocked FTT didn't get a bigger impulse, or even just a little bit of impulse. Kind of shows we're not really at that point yet. Like things aren't really going yet. Because like in a normal situation, I think this would have pumped. I'm shocked that didn't actually get a little bit of a move up. It's a rumor. I don't think he's going to get pardoned. I wouldn't be shocked though. I would not be shocked. Why are you standing? Dude, I got to start moving, bro. I got to start moving, man. It makes me just move around like a freaking beast. Yeah, man. Honestly, I like to move. I think we all like to move, you know? Hoffs also bought chilies. All right, where should we look at now? You guys want to look at my favorite chart? Oh, man. My favorite chart in crypto right here. My favorite chart in crypto right here, man. And I'm hoping at the end of 2025, I can sit here and Link Bitcoin will be all the way up here. And my goal will be accomplished. My years of shilling Chainlink as the most undervalued altcoin will be accomplished. I'm hoping. But you know, we're not going to get there easily. They're going to test our patience, Link Marines. They're going to test our damn patience, Link Marines. Yep. My main bag of CRV was when it capitulated to low 20 cents. Hell yeah, man. You know, you see me tweet about CRV when it was in the 20s. Shit, man. You know, man. Check stacks. Not gonna lie. Stacks. Oof. Long-term logarithmic channel broke to the downside. Check stacks is going to run. I think you think stacks will run if you think Bitcoin dominance is going to keep going up. But stacks is like a Bitcoin beta play. But dude, it didn't do anything, man. But honestly, it ran so much. Like stacks ran so much on this impulse here. But what's crazy about stacks is it really didn't do anything for like a year. Even when Bitcoin was doing crazy shit, like that's when you thought this would actually got to run. But I guess it just got front run. Just got front run, dude. But yeah, stacks Broke the lockdown trend to the downside, which is kind of brutal, dude. Like, this is what it is. That already happened and Stacks didn't do shit. That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I really am. Yo, Dan just came in with 20 gifted, dude. Dan, where did you just come from, dude? This dude just came in with 20 gifted. If that means we're not about to get altcoin season, I don't know what it is. Dan coming in with 20 gifted. That's altcoin season vibes. That is altcoin season vibes. He knows the ETH's falling wedge is about to break to the upside. He knows. He knows it is. He can feel it in his bones, Dan. That's peak 2021 vibes right there. Let's go, man. Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to Daniel, man. Thank you, Joe. That's crazy, man. He came in when moon. When moon, dude. Holy shit. Holy shiitake mushrooms, man. Dan. Good shit, bro. Daniel Maines. From the shadows. Yeah, dude, where'd you go? You just came in randomly. I remember Dan when Jordan streamed mornings. Yeah, Daniel's back, start the alt season. You already know. That's why he's here. He's here to let us know. Dan's the Clint of this cycle. Dude, we haven't made the Clint of this cycle yet. Right? We haven't made the Clint of the cycle yet. Right? I think when you start to get these things moving, there'll be a Clint of the cycle. You know what I mean? Like, once you start getting these things really moving, there'll be some Clints of the cycle. Anyways. But Dan's the Clint of today, bro. He is. He is the Clint of today. Easily. Yeah. My ZC says hello. ZC. Dude, I haven't seen Clint in... Lord. I haven't seen Clint in forever, dude. I don't know. I wonder what he's doing. Sometimes I think about him, you know? I think about him. Come on, Bitcoin dominance. Dump, bro. Dump on the falling wedge. Or the rising wedge. Dump. Oh, shit. Dan took Jordan in when he got evicted from a Vegas hotel. Dude, I got banned from the Mirage. I got banned from the damn Mirage, bro. I'm banned there for life. All right. Hold on. Who gets banned from the Mirage? Only I get. It's bullshit, man. What did I do to deserve it? What did I do to deserve it? Clem is balls deep in MSTR and Chainlink. Dude, I did see Clint is balls deep in Link, dude. I love it. Clint is going to come on here. I'm telling you, dude. When Chainlink fulfills the prophecy, when Chainlink gets to $175, you think I'm crazy right now. You really think I'm crazy calling for Chainlink to 175. You think I'm an idiot and I'm crazy. But when Clint will return when Chainlink hits 175. When I shilled him on Link multiple times. he will return when Chainlink hits 175. Doesn't feel like it right now. Doesn't feel like it'll go up there right now. Doesn't. But I got conviction. Waterfly selling at 131. Oh man. He's selling at 131. ETH's knocking on that ceiling already? Oh shit. It's trying to come up. Dude, when's the last time we had a pump on stream? I feel like we don't even get like pumps. You guys remember the old days where shit like used to move? I feel like shit doesn't even move anymore. Is it just me or anyone notice like the weird, like altcoins trade kind of weird now? I don't know. Is it just me? like very low liquidity pumps. You guys remember pumps? They used to go like, you guys remember watching the chart and pump would go like this? Like you could watch it do this. Right? You remember those days. I feel like shit doesn't move like that anymore, man. I feel like everything's slow, methodical. Like even when you were getting these really good moves on these alts, like when you're getting like this move and like this move, I feel like it's just very slow and methodical now. Like even when XRP was doing this, I feel like it was slow and methodical. Like it wasn't like wonk, you know? You guys know what I mean. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just my mind thinking that way. But I feel like that's been the case for like the last 6 months. Just like things like they move like kind of weird, man. Very slow and methodical. I don't know. Maybe it's people using less leverage. Maybe it's, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe a lot of the leverage traders moved on to memes. And that's why you don't get those crazy pumps and dumps, because you get the pump, you get the dumps still. But like, you know, what's really going to make this chart go up fast is like people leverage long in it, right? Maybe, I don't know. On-chain data showing Wintermute is behind the slow and methodical. Think so? AI bots running everything? I feel like that's what it is. I don't know. I've just kind of like noticed the price action's been way different recently. Maybe it's AI doing shit now. I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's just in my head. Could it just be in my head? I don't know. ETH needs some news. Well, you know, news always happens when it's obvious, right? So say if you get ETH to break out of this triangle, right? You're probably going to get some type of news in here. And then it was like, oh, it pumped because of the news. But in reality, it was smart money buying these dips, right? Trump buying these dips. Big money buying the dips. Knowing that in post-election years, ETH outpaces Bitcoin. So while everyone screams and, you know, gets pissed off about altcoins and ETH down here, that's where they're all scooping it up. Right? And then once it breaks out, you get some news, everyone piles in because then the news comes out and it's obvious, right? That's always how it is. The news, once you hear the news, it's not that it's too late. It's you're not early once you hear news. You're not early once the news comes out. You're probably somewhere in the middle. You know what I mean? You're probably somewhere in the middle. Where do you see CRV going? Dude, we talked about CRV already, but such a beautiful chart, man. Like, you false broke down the symmetrical triangle, you false broke it to the downside. You're back inside now. You're coming outside. You're coming back out the other way now. You're coming back outside the upside of this triangle now. But my guess is, I just look at this as a Wyckoff, right? 1, 2, false breakdown, pump, break the resistance, double tap, back test the resistance as support, next impulse. And usually like these are the same length. So if we take this impulse and we just take it like this, usually that next wave is actually slightly bigger, but you know, would get you somewhere in this like $3 region, which I think I have $3 because I think it's, why did I have this $3? Oh, it's the weekly resistance right here. Before you had this move down. So $3. $3 is my next target on CRV. But that's like an impulse type shit. You know, it's like some impulse type shit. It's annoying people dogging an ETH when we all know that's going to happen. Well, we hope it's going to happen. We hope it's going to happen, dude. Check out ACH. I bought How Do You Do with BCH. No, you remember Bitcoin Cash back in the day? Dude, that was like the dumbest pump ever. I like bought it for some reason and it pumped. I remember that. That was awesome. Oh, ACH. I think this pumped the other day because it had... why did this pump the other day? Something about China, right? Oh, it's because of the China AI. So once that China AI news came out, dude, you saw like some China coins pump, which is kind of funny. Right back to the highs. Can you break out? February 2023, March of 2024. Can you break out, man? I hope so. I don't own any of this, but I remember when I looked at this way back in the day. I think I bought this somewhere down here. I'm not in it anymore. I wish I was. Can you break out? That's the question. ETH strength been a local top signal last several months. Short alts equals free money. That's been true. I agree with you there. That's definitely been the case. It's definitely been the case. My only question is, how long does that last? And are we being conditioned to do that? But yeah, you're not wrong. Every time ETH has been strong, the market's nuked shortly after. But I think that's also because when ETH's strong, it takes money away from Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't go up. Bitcoin goes down. Alts nuke, right? The question is, when does that change? When can Bitcoin not go up? Or when can Bitcoin just go sideways and altcoins go up without Bitcoin having to go up? That's the question. Is it now? We'll see. Oh yeah, obviously, I think if you want an altcoin season, you either want Bitcoin slow grinding up and alts outperforming, or you want Bitcoin staying in a range and alts outperforming, right? Like, it's tough to get Bitcoin going like this and altcoins going like this. You know what I mean? Or Bitcoin going like this and alts going up. I think you kind of want like a choppy uptrend on Bitcoin, which it's kind of what I'm hoping we're in right now. It's kind of a choppy uptrend on Bitcoin. But we'll see. I mean, that's kind of how it was last cycle, right? When did altcoins do really, really well last cycle? Was right here. Right? That's when altcoins did the best. When Bitcoin was just, it was going up, but you had these choppy uptrends. Right? Sideways, choppy. That's when altcoins did the best. So I think if you're an altcoin holder, you're kind of hoping that Bitcoin does something like this. Which I wouldn't be opposed to be quite honest. I think you're kind of hoping for something like this, where Bitcoin breaks out first. Obviously not with this big ass Tesla candle, but you get the point. Bitcoin breaks out first, tops out, altcoins have a few months of fun, right? And then that's it, right? And then maybe you get a second top or something. I think you're kind of hoping for something like this if you're an altcoin holder. You know? But we'll see. Alts do the best right after you sell them. Facts. That is actual facts. When they start to spin on your chest. Are they spinning on your chest? I don't know. I'm getting a little bit. I get a little bit of spit on my chest. Some of the YouTube comments have been pretty dirty lately, man. You know what I mean? Which I don't really understand why. All right, guys. I gotta get to the gym, so I'm gonna call it for today. But not too much different. Okay, right? Bitcoin first consolidation from the low. It's fine, right? Still think this plays out like this. Just patience. Don't get over emotional. A little bit of a range. There's no reason to get emotional in a little bit of a range, right? Still think Bitcoin breaks higher. Altcoins, I think are in a good spot. Just a matter of time. Bitcoin dominance breaking down from a rising wedge. Fantastic, right? Let's get these things moving and grooving. And let's get the most important thing. Let's get ETH breaking out. You get ETH breaking out, I think that's really going to set this market on fire. All right, so let's see, man. All right, I'm out of here. Peace out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And make sure you don't panic sell your altcoins. I'm going to change it up. Don't panic sell your altcoins to BlackRock and Trump. Actually, most of all, don't panic sell your altcoins to Trump. All right, I got to get to the gym. Today I'm doing chest, I'm doing bench, deadlifts, rows, and pull-ups. All right, that's my day today. That's my day today. So wish me luck. I wish you luck. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, 7 p.m. Be there on a Friday night. Peace! Wes, thanks for checking my super chats. Oh, shit. Wes, did I miss it? Oh, no, I said it was. Aerodrome Finance is the automated market maker, AMM, designed to be the main liquidity hub for Base on Coinbase. It is the highest TVL. I love DeFi shit, man. I'll check out Aerodrome. I'm probably not going to buy it at this point, but I'll check it out for sure, dude. Sorry I missed it. ACH testing 1-year high. Yep, we saw that. Felipe said, Bank of Canada starting quantitative easing. You know, altcoin season coming before it all collapsed. Yeah, Canada started quantitative easing this week. And I think that once they announced that, you started to see things triple up. I think people are going to speculate that the U.S. is going to do it within the next few months. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do. That would just be the typical cycle. Post-election year, they start easing within the next few months. It just would make too much sense. All right. Anyways, I'm out of here, guys. Later. I think I got everyone. If I missed you, I'm sorry. But I'll see you guys tomorrow.